Welcome to Juss Joce'n podcast, where we say what we want, how we want, and probably laugh too loud doing it. You hear me? The opinions shared here are strictly our own, so don't come for us unless we send for you. You heard me? We are not doctors, lawyers, or your life coach, though we may sound like it sometimes. It's our jokes, real talk, good vibes. Listener discretion is advised, especially if you're sensitive, easily offended, or forgot how to laugh. You hear me?
And we back, you hear me? Like new crack, you hear me?
Okay.
You got one in your hip,
You
dirty.
got to get us right, huh?
You got one in your hip.
That's what I was looking for too. Thank you, brother. That's what brothers for.
You did. You know, I
Yeah,
always had your back, dog.
the bullshit.
You know what I'm
Hey, we
saying?
back from the break. Juss Joce'n, you hear me? Y'all can look at it, episode 2, however y'all want to do it. It's still episode 1, though. You hear me? You
Let me
hear
take
me?
a quick break, you hear me?
Had to get right, get our auto tune and all that together. We were kind of messed up, but we back in action now. You gotta know it.
So what we on, brother?
Where we left off at? You remember?
We were talking about parenting type shit. We were talking about genes. We were talking about,
Oh, as we was talking about the
bloodline.
genes, you hear me? I don't want to get too deep into that because
Yeah, that as you know,
come fuck with me. But
who
yeah,
who
you
can't
remember
fuck with you?
I
Who?
wasn't talking about you.
Oh, I.
I was just saying. Dog B
We
Rag
get we
got
get.
me right
Hey, listen.
again. You hear me? Shout out to B Rag. He got me right.
Hey,
Q's
hey,
bigger
hey,
than a
look, quick.
golf ball. You hear me?
Hey, but look,
Ain't
but look.
playing with him. Celebrate.
On some G shit though. Toast to the first episode,
No
brother.
bullshit. You hear me? This
You
look.
hear me?
My birthday was Sunday too. What today is? The 22nd? Today the
Mm,
22nd. My birthday
mm-hmm.
was on the 20th. Today, Tuesday. My birthday was Sunday. You hear me? July 20th. You hear me? Give me all that info right now. Don't go looking me up. None of that bullshit. But I'm telling y'all my birthday. Shout out to your people. Like,
That boy was
comment,
born.
subscribe on that one.
That boy was
Dig?
born in '84, but looked like he was born in 2017. Stupid ass. He lucky. You hear me? He one of
Still
the
with the
lucky
youth.
ones. Yeah.
Still with the youth.
He one of the lucky ones. You hear me?
I'm youthful, dog. Real youthful.
Boy, you look
Still
old as
pick up a
you
grandma
look
and a
old as
mom
you
at the
look
same
old as a
time.
motherfucker, boy. You
I'm
know
in
how
the
old
age
you
bracket.
look?
Hey, no, look, let's be real. One subject. This is a good subject we're going to touch
Say
bases
he
on.
dyed his beard, y'all. I just want y'all to know
That's
that.
cap.
Look at his beard.
Man, nigga
Who?
lying.
My beard ain't that black. He dyed his beard, nigga.
Nigga,
That's
your hair ain't that black.
that's Beijing.
Nigga be capping.
That's Beijing.
But hold on, though, dirty. Look, I want to touch bases on that subject, though. You hear me?
What
As
we talking
far
about?
as the age group, like, I'm 33. I just turned 33, y'all. You know, I still look good. Like
You
I said,
33,
youthful.
brother?
Yeah, come on, stop playing. Don't do that.
Oh,
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm
But look,
34. I ain't realize you were 33. I thought you were like 31.
all right. That's Jefe. Always won't play. That's what that stands for. Always won't play. And you ain't gotta. That ain't the
That's a
definition
compliment,
term,
dog.
but that just
But
it rhyme with that.
that's a
Jefe
compliment.
always won't play.
That's a compliment, huh? Nigga, you 33. Nigga thought you were 30. I wish they still thought I was 31. Nigga told me I was 45 one day. I'm like, don't get the fuck out of my face.
You're a mechanic, brother. You're a mechanic. You gotta understand
You
that.
don't get the fuck
Mechanics
out. 40,
always
45. You know,
mechanics look older
I ain't
than
even
what
much
they are.
35.
You
You know
know?
how insulting that is?
But you're a mechanic and you do all
Man,
type of extra
man,
shit that make you look older than what you
I
are.
like to
That
slap
shit
the
make
fuck
you
out.
stress faster.
Man,
You see what I'm saying? And you lose hell when you stress. I'm just trying to help
I
you.
almost slap the fuck out that.
I'm just listen, dog. You can't get mad at them.
I'm
It's just
about to
about
slap the fuck out you. You don't stop talking to me like I'm not
we gonna leave that
34.
alone. Then let me just get back to the question I was trying to ask you. You hear me?
All
As our
right.
audience, dog. Being at the age that we are now, you hear me? I'm 33, you 34, right? See, you still don't believe in yourself. You laughing and shit. But what I was trying to say was, you 34, I'm 33 years old, dog. How do you feel about getting women at this age?
At
Like,
34?
yeah, so my opinion about that, let me just say my look on that is this. I feel like being at this age, 33 years old, I feel like I'm in a field to where I could get the young women's like in the 20s, like I'm going like probably like 23 on up. You hear me? I could start at 23 and I could end at probably like 50 right now. Being in the middle, you know what I'm saying? I like them old too, but I ain't gonna cap. I'm seasoned over here, brother. I'm well seasoned. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just asking you, what do you think about that though? Like, as being a man, and you got daughters. I got a
From my
daughter. I got a
perspective,
few daughters too. But yeah, so you having kids and being the age that you are, how you feel
um,
about you know?
being the age I'm in right now, I've been a lover boy. Let me just say that. Like
Oh boy.
I've been had game. You hear me? As far as how I feel at my age about getting female, ain't no other female to get for me. I got mine. So
You're not answering my question.
I'm in. I'm telling
Listen,
you.
this don't have nothing to do with us personally, dog. What I'm saying is, as far as for the audience or just for the men that we have out here watching us, how do you feel about being 33 years old, being able to get a young woman and an older woman? That's what I'm asking you. It don't have nothing
How
to
do
do with
I
us
feel about
personally.
being able to? Well, I don't know. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, I really don't know. Cause I'm not into older women either. I'm not into no woman older than me. If I'm 34, you can't much be 35 fucking with me.
See, you in last place because
I'm
you're
in
missing
last.
out.
I
You're
am.
missing out, dog. I'm gonna let you
I
know
gotta
right
be.
now. You're missing
I
out. See,
gotta be. But I don't feel
older
like I'm
women.
missing
Let me
out.
tell you one thing about older women. Older women, they're gonna direct you to everything. They're gonna tell you what they want. They're gonna tell you what they need. They're not trying to be with all that young shit. Young women like to be on some like grab their phone, cut the music on, and be on some. Oh,
Check this out, dude.
just listen for me
All
one
right. Go
second.
ahead.
You
My
hear
bad.
me?
My bad. My bad.
The younger crowd, the younger women, they like to be on some nowadays. Let's just say nowadays. You hear me? I'm still young. Don't get it twisted. You hear me? But nowadays, it'd be like the younger women. They rather grab a phone, cut some music on, Trey Songz or some bullshit, or some Chris Brown or some bullshit, and try to direct me to the box. You hear me?
Oh, you talking
Y'all
about
know
that
what
type
box
of
is.
time?
So an older woman though, an
Niggas
older
still
woman don't
doing
got
that?
time to do the music and all that. An older woman gonna tell you, oh, you got the spot right there. Put this right there. Do this. I like it like that. I like it like this. Look.
They still
Then
do
they
that?
then they direct you all into groceries for the next week and everything. Like
Lord.
you could be doing this and doing that. Yeah, put it right there. Put it right there. And then you get into the motion, you hear me? And then they get to telling you, yeah, what you want to eat next week. Like that's the older women, you
she,
hear me? Like they
she
know
think about
exactly what
making
they want
collard
for
greens.
real. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, they be on that for real. You think it's a game? I'm telling you what God loves.
See, when you die, I'm gonna go get the collard greens, that cornbread ready
Yeah,
for you.
what you want? They be looking back at you like, what you want, young boy? Like,
Mother
yeah, I
chicken.
got you. They direct you to that. A young woman, they not doing that. You hear me? A young woman
Fuck
not gonna
no.
be on that type of time,
A
and that
young
shit
woman, you gotta
sometimes be
ask for
boring.
that.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta ask for that.
So, answer the question though, dog.
But then what I'm
How do you feel
saying,
about being
I
34 years
you
old?
asking me to answer a question that I can't 100% relate to. So I'm giving you the answer, the best answer I
All
can
right,
give you.
listen.
And then no way, hear me out now.
All right,
You
go
hear me?
ahead.
On top of that, my woman got an old soul. You hear me? Like she been old. You know that.
I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing.
My old lady ain't never did nothing these females her age
All
was
I know
doing.
is, dog, you just always been a family man, bro. So maybe
That's
you.
me. That's my brand. That's my title. That's how I run.
So at the
100%.
end of the day,
That's what I'm on.
exactly.
You
And
my son on
I'm
my
a family
shirt.
man as well.
You
But what
hear
I'm
me? I
saying
got
is this.
another shirt coming with the whole fam on it, and I got shirts coming with, you know, moms,
We ain't gonna
pops,
talk
brothers,
about this,
and all
bro.
them. No, I'm on that with you. I'm
What?
here with
What?
you. What you talking about?
Watch me promote your shirt,
You
dog.
tell me I don't want to talk about that. It's
Oh,
like I
you
can't
caught
hear
that,
you.
huh?
Oh boy, what I'm
All right.
talking about, what I'm
All
telling
right.
you, you asking me to talk about something. You got the knowledge on that. I don't, brother.
Nah, it's not even not about knowledge. It's about being a man, dog. And at the end of the day, I'm just saying, you could look outside being personal, bro. Like you just being super personal right now. As
I'm
far
not.
as just being at the age of 34, how do you feel about, let's just say, you not married, or you're not in a relationship, or
Okay. In
you
those
just a single
instances,
man, dog. You just a
okay,
single
look,
man on
I'm
the
about to
street.
answer. Let me
How
answer
do
you
you
then.
feel about talking to a 23-year-old female?
23 years
You're
old,
34-year-old.
34, 23 years old, probably gonna be too young for me.
I was trying to tell you that he.
All right, I got you. So look, you feel like 23, 24 too young, right?
I ain't say 24, but 23, 23 for sure, too young. You hear me? 23 gonna be probably be too young for me. You hear me? But when my if I'm single, it dead. If I'm single, my age group, by me being 34, I'm going for 30 to 25. That's my age range.
25
Period.
to 30.
25 at 34 though. I'm going 25 to 30. That's my age range. Anything over or under, that's out my league. I ain't into none of that.
All right.
And on top of that, if you want to talk about how I'm coming, that 25 to 30 can't have no churn or none of that. How I'm rocking if I'm gonna date again. If I'm single, period. That's just how I'm rocking. That's my mindset.
All right.
Because the way the new age set up is like you were just saying about the difference between a new age and an old age. 9 times out of 10, anything in between 23 to 30 probably got 3, 4 baby daddies already. If not, they jumping from nigga to nigga to nigga. They only fuck with me till I can't give them what they want no more. Oh, I ain't showing the bag, or I ain't buying if I
Hit
ain't
that
buying
mouse,
that,
boss. Hit that
or I
mouse
ain't
for me.
going here, or
Hit
I
that
ain't
mouse,
going there.
DJ.
You hear me? So, you know, as far as my age range go, if I was to, deal with that or whatever again, that's what that would be with me. It did, but
Once again, though, dog, to
I'm not
bring it
answering
back,
your question.
you're not because you going personal with it. You saying
You
me.
asking me what I'm saying.
I'm asking you about being a man that don't even have a wife or that is not even in a relationship.
I
How do
don't know.
you feel
I don't know how to.
about being at the age 33, 34 years old? How do you feel about being able to talk to a woman that's in her mid 20s to a woman that's 50 years old?
I
How do
don't.
you feel
I
about
don't know
that?
how to answer that. Other than what I'm saying, I
Well, me
can't.
personally,
I
all right.
can't go older than my age group that I'm telling you.
Well, look, I'm gonna just say this. Me personally, I just feel like we at the perfect age, being in that era. Like, you know what I'm saying? We is in an era like, and maybe a lot of older men can speak for this when I say this. You know what I'm saying? We at an age right now, 33, 34 years old, dog, to where we could be in the middle. We borderline. You see what I'm saying? It's like we could talk to young, we could talk to old. You hear me? Like we could school a young one and we could learn from the old one. You know what I'm saying? And being in different type of ways of everything. You know what I'm saying? We stuck in the middle. So I feel personally that at this age, that is cool to be able to talk to a young female and an older female, dog. Like as you know, just being
Oh
middle
yeah,
aged
whatever,
man, dog.
whatever
It's just
floats your boat for sure.
yeah, and
Whatever
that's
floats your
definitely the
boat for sure.
first thing, floating your own boat.
Yeah,
But I'm
whatever
just
floats
talking
your
about as
boat.
far as
Yeah,
with
yeah.
men, period, dog. Like I feel like what y'all think about that, man? You know what I'm saying? Like what y'all
Right.
think about being at the
Comment on
age of
that, man.
33, 34 years old? How you feel about
Comment on the comments on
women,
that.
talking to women that's in the age bracket of like 25 to 50 years old. You know what I'm saying? How y'all feel about that? You hear me? Like, because I really want to know, dog. Me personally, y'all already heard my opinion on it. Jefe don't even really understand the question, and that
I
nigga
don't.
don't really want to understand it because this is in his situation. You hear me?
No, it really don't
So
have
he
nothing to
getting
do
too
with it.
personal with it.
No, it don't have nothing to do with my situation. It just
But you taking it personal, Jefe, dog. You're
I'm
not
not.
really trying to answer the question as far as just men, period,
I
around the
can't.
world.
I
You know what
can't
I'm saying?
answer for that.
You can, because I
I'm.
just did.
But that's based off of your experience and based off how
Nah,
you feel
I'm talking
about
about
it.
just the age. That's how I'm thinking about the age. As far as being in the middle age bracket, 33, 34 years old, I
You
feel like,
you hear what you say right there?
and look,
I feel like
so how do
so you.
you feel?
I
That's
told
my
you how I
opinion.
felt,
No,
and it don't have nothing to do with my situation.
all right, but you kind of made it personal. Let's just say that. Let's just say this, though, also.
You asking me, brother.
Answer the question how I just answered it. How about that? I feel like as a 33, 34-year-old man, I feel like, yeah, you can talk to or cannot talk to, or you can go that far about like you stuck in the middle.
Man,
So that's all I
hey,
wanted to know. I didn't
it,
want to
it
know
don't you
nothing
don't even
personal.
put no age. You can't put no age on it.
Oh, nothing.
I know a 20. I know a nigga in his 20s that's fucking with a 50-year-old.
Now you see,
I knew
there you
niggas
go.
in.
There you go. You answering the question now. So that's
But you
good.
now you telling me to talk about a nigga,
Nah,
but you
you
was
not.
asking me my opinion on it. That's what I thought I was giving you, and my opinion was my opinion. But now I can give. If you saying all right, what about you? You don't even gotta put no age on it. It's younger niggas that's fucking with older females. It's niggas younger than me that's fucking with. I mean, you younger than me.
Yeah, you right.
You know, so
You
that's
right.
so I don't have nothing
So how
against
do you
none of
feel
that.
about that, dude? How do you feel about that? That's what
I
I'm
feel like
asking.
that's dope.
There you
Especially
go.
to go
So
with like
So,
go with
but
like something
all right.
older for
So,
sure.
and how do you
That's
feel
probably
about
dope. Most
talking
old
to?
females got
How,
their bread together, got their mindset together. They didn't been through all that shit that them younger females ain't even much been through yet.
and
You heard
nowadays
me?
they're not
So that
cooking or nothing.
exactly. So that's a different ball game. You see what I'm saying? The difference in how I answered it the first time was that's not for me though. That's
Exactly. That was personal. That was personal because
and
it's
you
not for
ask
you.
and you asking
But you
me.
just answered that bitch perfect just now.
Yeah, for
Just
sure.
now you answered that bitch perfect. So what
For
about the
sure.
25-year-old? Because that was an older woman. You feel like that's dope. So what about a younger woman?
A
As
younger
far as
woman,
being
25.
the ages that
I
we are
feel like
now, how do
I
you feel
feel
like?
like I feel like if you older than a 25-year-old and you snatch you a 25-year-old, you heard me. And I'm gonna go deeper with this one. Hear me out. If you older and you go as young as like a 25-year-old, if her mindset ain't right, that shit ain't gonna never be right. You hear me? Like, it ain't that you gonna go through a lot before she get her mind together. And I'm gonna say this off of this right here because of experience as well. Just like I know niggas that dealt with older women or whatever the case may be, but they younger, they in their 20s or whatever the case is. I know niggas that's older that they had babies with. I know niggas in their 50s, almost 60, and they done had babies with a female that's the same age as me. You hear me? And that shit went sour.
In the 30s,
Yeah, she did.
which should be a well-groomed female at that
Exactly.
point, right?
Exactly. But her mindset wasn't strong enough yet, even in the 30s. So
That
we talking
particular
about the
woman, that
25
particular
though.
woman, though.
But exactly. But we talking about the 25s.
But think about the 25-year-old that own a
If
business.
you find you one of them, then you go out. That's crucial. But it ain't too many. Tell me one you know that's yeah like that. It ain't too many out here yeah like that.
I can't answer that because I
The
don't know.
generation that's
To be
coming up,
honest.
check this out. The generation that's coming up right now that's in their 25s, they really lost. The generation right now in their 20s
Yeah,
that's
and
having
that go
children,
back, and that
they
goes back,
lost.
and
They parents raising their children.
that goes back to
You know what
talk
I'm
about a
saying?
subject that I want to
Like,
touch bases on
they
here.
social media driven. Hear me out. They social media
There
driven.
you go.
You hear me? They looking at images and trying to be personality images based off of shit of these housewives of here, there, the other, Houston, Atlanta, wherever the fuck, right? They driven by that and they trying to be that and they not even much focused on their purpose of what they doing and what they got themselves into. They not paying attention to their churn. They not talking. They not raising their churn, talking to their churn, teaching their churn. They're not doing none of that. You hear me? So as far as a mindset as to like cooking or being there for a nigga, especially a nigga like me at my big age, you hear me? A 25-year-old that ain't on that already, dead. Now a 25-year-old that's on that already, that's a blessing. But how many you gonna find like that, brother? How many you seen like that? How many you ran into? Let's go personal. How many you ran into like that?
All right. If we're gonna get personal, then I'll say it's not too many. You
Exactly.
hear me? And that's just real. That's
Exactly.
just being real.
And
But
whether you
we
dating them
gonna
or
say that
not,
that's real because of this, though. You hear
whether
me?
you dating them or not, though, just talking to one, just like conversing, like, oh, just having my partner, old lady, 25, and she ain't got her shit together.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
But I take that as far as parenting. It goes all back to parenting, period, dog. And there's a lot of 33-year-old grandparents right now, 34-year-old grandparents right now. You know what I'm saying? So, and some of these 33-year-old women, some of these
Yeah,
33-year-old men,
shit crazy.
34-year-old men,
But
is not even groomed well enough. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot
yeah,
of things that like got to do with therapy, dog. And I feel like therapy is like
therapy is powerful.
a great thing for
Yeah,
men, young men, majorly. I mean, mainly. You know what I'm saying? Mainly because there's a lot of shit that we deal with that we don't want to accept. You hear me? Or that we even been dealing with throughout our lives. You know what I'm
right.
saying? And can't even accept that shit, or even still dealing with that shit. You see what I'm
Fact.
saying? So that right there plays a major part. Therapy alone. You see what I'm saying? And as far as the age and us being young grandparents or even young parents, you know what I'm saying? Like some women or some men had kids. We 34 years old, 33 years old. I'm 33, you 34. You see what
Right.
I'm saying? Some people had kids younger than us, 15, 16, 17 years old. I had a
Yeah.
kid. My first kid was at 20.
Mine was at 21.
Yours at 21. So just think about
We had
young
our
men,
we had our
young
children
men.
at the same time.
Yeah, but your kid, no, your kid was older than my kid by a
Yeah.
few months. So, but you was older than me. You older than me. So
April, May, June, huh?
yeah, my, my,
Yeah.
my child in June, yours in
Mine was in
April, right?
April. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, but you older
But I'm
than me.
saying
That's
same
just
year.
that's the difference. Yeah,
Yeah,
same year though.
same year
But
though.
you
So
just older than me.
yeah.
So that's the difference. But that being said though, dog, some young men our age right now had kids younger than us.
Yeah, fucking
20,
right.
21. Some men had kids at 17, 18, 19 years old. You see what I'm
Fucking
saying?
right.
So that being said, dog, as being a young parent, and it's just for the same thing as with a woman, you know what I'm saying? Or a young woman, you know what I'm saying? They had kids younger than us. We had kids at a young age. And some had kids younger than us.
Hmm.
They don't have enough experience that well, you would not have enough experience if you didn't have parents that was old minded or real old souls. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold your mama is.
Whew, boy, you don't never ask a woman age.
Yeah, but we men, dog. You should know your mama age because you got a gift for every year. You hear me? So you should know her age. My mom, she like 55 years old, dog. and I ain't gonna say that on some exact age, because I may
See,
be wrong.
mine
You
about
hear me?
55 too.
But I'm in the
Mine
ballpark.
about 57.
All right, so we're in the ballpark. That being said, though, if you have a mother like that age or maybe older, dog, you may have been well groomed to know how to be a good parent to your kids,
That bitch
or you
do.
may have good parenting skills. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, dog, I'm gonna just say this. I don't feel like I have the best parenting skills, but I was raised by
See,
a
57
dad.
born in 57. Sorry.
I was raised by a parent. I was raised by a dad, dog, military. You know what I'm saying? My dad was ROTC military, like great with the kids, dog. Like great as far as parenting, dog. He was good with that shit. He was in my life, taught me morals. You know what I'm saying? And he was young, but he was raised by his grandmother. Like his mama was a crackhead, dog. No, you don't say that. Say too much. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
my grandmother was a crackhead, dog, and now she a Jehovah's Witness, though, dog. So I'm gonna just shout out to her too. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, dog, I just say this: being young, being old, that play a difference as far as parenting, dog.
Facts.
And if you was not raised by real good parenting skills, you see what I'm saying?
Facts.
So having a kid at a young age, if you wasn't raised by a parent that was on your ass or really just demanded a lot of you or even wanted to see you do good, you see what I'm saying? If you want,
Right.
like, let's just say nowadays, a lot of young parents not real interactive with their kids. You know what I'm saying? They not really like with their kids, and they not really like they're like in their kids' lives on the daily. You see what I'm saying? But I
Hmm.
was raised by a parent that was really there on my ass. Really gotta clean this, clean that. My stepmom used to be like, "Oh, Big Derek on the way home," like, you know what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
when she say that, we immediately know to clean up, get
Right.
the house
What,
together.
what
You know
what
what I'm
time? What
saying?
type of time it
But
is?
we don't
Yeah.
have that position in our households now. Nowadays, do you?
Yeah.
Do you have that type of position?
In a sense, yeah. Is it 100% on that? 100% strict? No. A lot of that shit. So in my household, basically, because the type of parent that I was raised from, my room was a mess. My mom come get that bitch right. You hear me? Mom's come walking that bitch like, man, this. I come home from school. When I left for school, shit was everywhere in my room.
Right.
I come home, my shit spotless, bed made. That bitch. What mom's kept? Mom's ain't
You
play
had a
about
good
her
mom,
crib,
boy.
and mom's ain't
Shout out to mom.
moms ain't get on my ass either.
That's
Like
unique. That's
clean this
unique.
bitch up.
You talking about unique right now?
When I seen my shit was a mess and moms ain't get it right yet, then I'll clean it up. Yeah. But if I take too long to get my shit right, moms come that.
But tell
Moms
you what
come
that
get that
is.
bitch right. Moms never play.
That's right there.
Even but
That's
check
right
this
there.
out.
That's hindering. That's called
That's not no,
hindering.
that's not
No, it
hindering.
is because
It's
if
not.
you
Let me check
wasn't,
me out. Check me
all
out.
right,
That's
go
not
ahead. Let me
hindering
let you go
because
ahead. Finish
it's
that.
two ways to teach. It's to lead by example and it's to just make you do it all the time. So and this is my thing, right? Why I'm not why I'm not like that with the kids, one reason is because my mama wasn't like that with me. But also at the same time, I'm kind of like that with my kids because I don't want them to be how I was. On top of that, I'm trying to teach them in a way, and it bothers me. And I don't have a mind capacity my mom's had to just come and clean up behind me. I don't have that mind capacity to clean up behind my children every day. So shit get a mess. So I gotta get on my children, like clean this shit up because I don't have the capacity my mom's had to clean up behind every. You know what I'm saying? Mom's was on that. Mom's was
Right.
Mom's ain't play that. But at the same time, she don't gotta fuck. I'm her child. I'm her responsibility. Them my children. They my responsibility.
No doubt.
If I don't have the mind capacity to teach them that, I gotta show them that. You know what I'm saying? And then at the same time, while I'm showing them, tell them, hey, y'all can't do. Y'all need to be doing this. Need to go right here. You dig what I'm saying? So yeah, and both sides of it, what you saying is still good too because you teach them early, they learn early. Eventually, you ain't teaching them no more. They got it, and that's great, and they carry that on as an adult. But at the same time too, my method as well can work the same way as well. Because by the time you reach a certain type of age, you gonna remember like, hey, pops kept this bitch. I like keeping my shit clean because mom's kept her shit clean.
Exactly.
You dig what I'm saying?
So that just goes as far as like touching bases on like being in a separate household, dog. Let's just say
I
that. You
dealt
know what
with
I'm
that.
saying? Being in a separate household.
I ain't
You
never.
feel like
I can't remember moms and pops being together.
so it's like different things. You know what I'm saying? It's like you go over here by your mama's house, mom's gonna clean
Keep that
this,
bitch. Yeah.
keep that shit
I go by
straight,
pops'
do
house.
this and do that. You go by pop house and what
Pops
pops
don't
on.
pops don't tell me shit, but pops old lady, fucking drill sergeant around that bitch.
All right. So look, with me, it was different. With me growing up,
And
it was like
that
this.
gave me trauma. Let me say that real quick. That gave me trauma.
All right,
That
we're
gave
gonna
me
we're gonna touch bases
all
on
right,
that
bet,
after this.
bet.
So with me
She was
growing
nothing
up,
like my mama.
it was like my daddy was like the ROTC. My daddy was like the real man in the house. You see what I'm saying? Took care of everything, handled business for real, taught me morals, taught me how to be a man for real. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I got my mom and them, me losing my brother, I was the only male left. You see what I'm saying? So that made me like having to be raised by women, having to learn, grow up under women. You see what I'm saying? So that didn't really like teach me how to be a man for real. But growing up under my dad, they already taught me the things and taught me the moral that I needed to have. You know what I'm saying? But growing up with my mom, them, I was able to raise myself, do whatever I wanted to do. That shit right there, that shit touched bases. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit
Nah, for
right there
real.
just made me feel like I'm raising myself. I could do whatever I want to do.
Nah, for real.
Going back with my dad, that shit had me kind of like rebellious. You know what I'm saying? It had me like,
Like you felt the way.
yeah, like you not really here
You
like
not
that. You
that.
see what I'm saying?
You
Like
not
football
him. Yeah.
games and shit, you not really
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
My mom was down there every game that she was
Yeah.
able to make it to. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So that
Exactly.
made me just learn more about women, dog, and just
Hmm.
understand where women come from, dog. That shit didn't have me growing up to be no real male role model figure type shit.
Right.
That made me be more, um, I'm gonna say, um, what they call it, dog.
What, strict?
No, no,
Man,
no. As
like,
far as with women, dog, it's like,
oh, like your outlook on women, like how you
yeah.
feel
So, cause I
towards
was
women.
learning so much about women, and I was understanding like the difference
So it's
between
different.
women and just
It's different type of
a
women.
female. Like, you see what I'm saying?
It's
Like,
different type of women.
that's what I'm saying. So I was learning
Yeah.
about more like a real woman
You got
and just a
traditional.
girl or just a hoe that they
Yeah.
call that nowadays. You see what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
on just on the real level, like on, you know what I'm saying? I learned the difference because I was always around just women, dog.
Right.
I ain't really have my dad no more. I ain't really have no male figure to raise me like that. Yeah, I had my
Right.
cousin, you know what I'm saying? I had my dad and that was people I looked up to, but they wasn't no more in my life. So that kind of like brought me to like a different like an outlook on things as far as women. Bro, I learned to love and respect women more just by growing up and being under women more. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I learned a lot. And still not having my dad in place in certain like situations. And when I get to thinking about my father, you hear me, it made me feel like I needed him in this type of situation because I would have knew better. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Oh yeah, it's hella shit in life when I look at what I dealt with, what I changed from how I used to be, that I felt the absence of my father. It did. So, you
and
know
you
what
right
I'm
about
saying?
that, dude. You
Yeah,
right about that.
it ain't no it no matter what I went through
You definitely right
in
about
life,
that, Wilson.
no matter what either one of my parents lacked, I love my parents for whatever they done and felt that they could do, because one thing about being a parent, you learn that you always learning. You always learning as a parent. You always learning.
You right, dog.
You
Ain't no
don't have
fucking.
it ain't no handbook for this
There you
shit.
go. Ain't no handbook for this shit,
You
dog. And that shit
always
hard,
learning.
bro. And it get easier.
You
Depending on
dig?
how you made
But
it, dog.
the thing about it, the beauty in it is you don't never look at your churn as a burden. And that's the beauty in it. No matter what your churn doing, no matter what the case may be, you dig your churn, one way or the other, you don't never look at your
Let me
churn
see
like
that, B
that.
right. Let me see that, B right.
You
I want
dig?
to touch bases on that too, though. You hear me? And that goes as along as far as with the therapy. That's what I want to talk about. You hear me?
Go with it.
So, me personally, though, I had a lot of childhood trauma and like
Me too.
shit that I dealt with. You hear me? Appreciate you, B Rad, baby. Appreciate you, dog. So I had a real live say it again.
Careful of your beard. That's what torture shit.
Say, dog,
Oh
this
yeah,
still
yeah, yeah. I
episode
know.
one.
Trust
You
me.
heard me? This shit getting deep. You heard me? This the type of shit that I be ready to
Man,
talk
look, we
about. You
just
heard me?
Joce'n. You hear me? This is the name of the look.
But
We
this the type
Joce'n
of
for
jokes.
real.
You
This is how
heard
the
me?
conversations go,
This
dog.
the
This shit
type of
ain't
jokes.
made up.
This the shit
This
they
shit
don't
ain't.
talk about. They ain't talking about this. This the shit they ain't talking about. You
Boy, B
heard me?
right got that torch for
Boy,
real. Be
what?
careful.
Boy,
You
what?
light your ass on
You
fire
hear
in this
me?
bitch. All right, Brad,
You
hold
hear me?
on. You
And
ain't
we gotta.
lying.
And I want the audience out there to know. You hear me? we got a live set right now. It's people actually sitting around watching us right now. You hear me? And listening and chiming in on these conversations. You hear
Thank you,
me?
be rad, baby.
And they fucking with that.
Here you go.
And there's a lot of y'all out there that feel how we feel, but don't probably got nobody
Like,
to talk
comment,
to
subscribe, real
and
talk.
all
You hear
that.
me?
You hear
Tap
me?
into this shit, cause this shit real, man. This shit getting deeper than rap right now. You hear me? At the end of the day, look, this goes on in a lot of black communities. I'm gonna say black communities, not even excluding no other type of race, no other type of gender. No matter what you're going through, it's for everybody. I know a lot of people going through the same shit that we talking about. It's just us Joce'n, you know what I'm saying? We just, this is what we think about it. You may feel a different type of way, you know what I'm saying? So however you feel, speak on it, or comment, let us
I'm gonna
know,
say
you
this,
know what I'm
right?
saying?
So on that
Oh,
topic,
I ain't finished though, not to even cut him off. I ain't finished though.
don't say not to cut him off and you
Why I'm
cut me
cutting you
off.
off? Well, fuck all that. I'm cutting you off. I'm gonna say this because
Fuck
I
you
ain't get
talking
finished.
about?
I ain't finished what I was trying to say about the
All
therapist
right.
shit though,
All
dude.
right,
So
go
let me just
ahead.
touch bases on that real quick, dog.
All right.
With therapy, dog, I still felt like when I first started taking therapy, like right now, look, therapy is me personally, my opinion on therapy is beautiful. You hear me? Therapy is, if you dealing with shit, dog, and you don't really feel like you know what's going on with yourself, or you don't feel like you
Click that
know
bitch.
how to touch bases on what's going on, dog, therapy is where it's at. And sometimes in the black community, we feel like they don't want to tear about our business. That's
That's
what it
real.
mainly be about. Like, I don't want
That's
to tell
real.
nobody else my business. I don't even know you.
That's real.
But that's the best part about it, bro. They don't know me, so they can't judge me. They can't tell me about nothing. They can't answer my question to be on my side. They can't side with me or even feel how I'm feeling. You
But
never even been through what I've
if
been
you
through.
hold that
Probably you haven't.
conversation with somebody, they can because you invite them into that space to be able to do that.
Yeah, but that's a different story when you going through therapy, dog. Therapy is about somebody that's just having an outlook on what you're talking about. They
Oh
just want
yeah,
to hear you out.
the
They're not
therapist
worrying
got to
about
be
what
neutral.
you've been through. Well, they are worrying about it, but the thing is,
The
dog, they
therapist got to be
cannot
neutral.
judge you. They cannot be on a certain type of time as far as trying to sit here and make it seem like, oh, I agree with you, or I'm on your side. No, they can't do none of that because they don't know you. So just to touch bases on therapy, dog, I feel like therapy is real good, and they helped me, man, because I had a lot of childhood trauma, dog, and couldn't get over a lot of shit with my pops. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that shit took me for a loop on some real shit, bro. Like, man, my dad had a real sit down, dog, and I forgot the exact Landry's. We was at Landry's, dog. Shout out to Landry's.
That boy
Landry's
said
got
he
some
was
good
at
food, you hear me? Man, my dad really had a real sit down at Landry's, dog. And I cried to him, and my dad dropped tears to me. You see what I'm saying?
That's dope.
And that was on some real live, like me being a grown man at this point, having to express what I was dealing with. But I got that from therapy, dog. I had to get it all out, dog, and express what I was dealing with, bro. Shit that I felt as a young man that I felt like I was lacking. You hear me? Therapy helped me get that out. You
I
hear me?
had
And when I got that shit out, that shit helped me, dog.
I had them type combos too. That's dope. That's real dope.
But I said that to say this, dude, dude. At the end of the day, I feel like therapy is good for a lot of people, dog. Black, white, Hispanic, Vietnamese, Chinese, whatever you are, therapy great. You hear me? And like I said, dog, some people might not even believe in therapy just because of being trustworthy, you know what I'm saying? Being able to trust somebody or being able to feel like you want to open up to somebody. You don't want to open up to everybody, give everybody your fucking business. But at the end of the day, listen, it's good to let somebody know that don't know you
Check
because
me out.
the conversation would be way better. Or it would be way more things that you could touch bases on just because they don't know you like that. You see what I'm saying?
Check me out. Right? I was one of them.
I'm on time, B-Rad.
You
I ain't
hear
trying
me?
to burn myself up. Thank you,
Yeah,
big dog.
it's on you.
Thank you, baby.
I was one of them. You hear me, dirty? You listening? I was one of them. I ain't like the idea of therapy because I felt as if a therapist is a human being just like me. So if that therapist don't see shit how I'm trying to show my vision of how I see shit, they gonna be against me regardless.
They're not there for that, brother. That's the thing.
I
You gotta
understand
understand
that
it. They're
now.
not
Hear me
there to
out.
be on your
Hear me
side.
out. Hear me out. Hear me out, brother. Hear me out. Let me talk. I understand that. But my reasoning for not wanting to deal with that was because this my outlook on
All right,
therapists.
all right.
You dig what I'm saying? I went to uh, a couples therapist. We had a couples therapy session. We did vacation Bible school with married couples. The same thing as therapy. Funnest time I probably ever had in a group talking about problems, the shit that's going on in a nigga relationship. We had the best time pointing out flaws of myself in my relationship. Oh, we had a ball with this shit, a blast with it. And the therapist was a married couple as well. It's two people we talking to, right? And they wasn't on either side or whatever the case may be. They heard it through and was neutral all the way out and exposed they like comments with what I was talking about. The shit that they dealt with that was similar. After hearing me out and you know, keeping shit neutral, then they bought it on them. So I say all that to say that therapy is fucking great. Therapy is great. If you never had therapy, don't knock it till you try. And if one therapist don't work, another one might.
There you go. It's just about finding a person that fit well with you, dog.
Exactly. It's about
Cause
finding the right therapist that's neutral in the situation. You hear me? You gotta find the right one.
I don't know, dog. For me though, dog, therapy always been great. You know what I'm saying? Therapy been real great to me. You hear me? And I really appreciate my therapist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's just what it is for me, dog. As far as that, but that being said, though, you hear me? I don't want to keep on being too deep with this shit. You dig? Cause
What you
we
got,
Joce'n
30?
right now. You
What
hear
you
me? And I
got,
want to
30?
continue to
But the
Joce.
jokes get deep.
Yeah, you
That's
know
the
the
beauty
jokes
of
get
the
real. You
jokes.
know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man,
Listen,
the
we just
jokes
touching
get
bases on
deep.
some genuine shit. We not being
Yeah.
fake. We not, and I'm sorry for my language. You understand? But look, we not being fake with y'all. This ain't nothing scripted. This ain't nothing
Facts.
wrote down. We
Facts.
just touching bases on
See,
real life shit. You know
tell
what
them
I'm
about
saying?
that time. You hear me?
Let me tell you a way more funnier story than what you got right now.
Oh
Let me
no.
tell you some funny shit
Oh
right
no.
quick. This for the people in the background too. This for y'all too. Watch this here. Watch this story. Boom. So it's me, him, and my other brother named
No,
Derek.
we
You hear me?
not talking
No,
about that.
listen,
We ain't got.
listen.
Hey,
Nah,
listen.
fuck
No,
all that.
fuck
Let's talk
all
about
that.
the
We
stories.
ain't
You hear
talk.
me?
Hey, fuck what he talking about.
Now we Joseph. Listen, let me get the story out real quick. You hear me? So boom, we at that boy house. We go over there to help him move out some
Oh
apartments. You hear
my
me?
God. Now we
Now
need D here for
we
that
move.
story, dog.
I know it'll be way more funny, but I'm gonna give it to him how it go. Listen, we at his house, boom. We pull up. We go over there to help that boy move. You hear me? Now we get there, everything easy. You hear me? Everything easy. We moving out, everything good. We moving all the furniture out. Now we get to the washer and dryer. Boom, we get to the washer and dryer. We get the dryer out good. Boom, boom, easy. Take it off. Boom, 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 boom.
Dog, them
Fast. Got him
apartment
up
was
out of there.
trash.
Get to the washer, you gotta turn the water off. You hear me? That boy tried to turn the water off, stripped the whole man,
Broke
stripped
the
everything,
whole.
broke everything.
Well, that bitch
Whole
just
house
broke.
flooded. You hear me? Whole
Oh,
house flooded. We got that boy. We in that boy house. It's an apartment, now mind you. You hear me? In an apartment complex. Good thing he stayed on the bottom floor. The whole bottom floor soaking wet. You hear me?
boy,
I'm talking
what?
about like water
Gotta
at
try
least
both of them bitches.
2 feet. No exaggeration. Water like at least 2 feet in the house, in the apartment. You hear me? We in there in our boxes, dog. We in our boxes
We
trying to
bought.
help this man get all this shit out the house
We
still. You
down
hear me?
we
The
down
house
there
flooded
swim.
out.
We
He
down
trying to
there
sit up
swimming
there
in
and
that
turn the
bitch.
fucking water off. Water is not going off. You hear me? Water up there keep coming out like it's a own wave pool or something. You hear me? Got us soaking wet, dog. Nigga had to come out all their clothes, get into. You remember that one?
Boy, do I?
All right. I just wanted to make sure.
Dog, that bitch was so nigga tried to turn the water off. Nigga turned that bitch all the way on and thought I turned it off.
There you go. That's what happened.
And broke the knob turning it all the way on though. I'm turning that bitch. I'm thinking I'm trying to turn it off. I'm turning that bitch
Got
on.
us soaking wet,
And I
man.
try to make sure it was tight. The little
Water spurting
knob
out on the
broke.
nigga bad, bad.
So then,
Like old girl off her own
so then I
scary
went to
movie.
undoing the hoses. You heard me? I went to undoing the hoses. Nigga, the whole little plastic PVC pipe shit just popped off. So the control to turn it off, I probably turned it off. The control, the
That
whole,
shit was broke,
boy, that
man.
shit just broke off.
That
Water
shit was
going
broke, man.
everywhere.
Shit had us in our boxes, you
Boy,
hear me?
boy,
Ass nigga down there,
boy, I
dog.
wish my
No
dog,
homo, no did it. We
I
ain't on
wish my
that did it
dog,
shit.
I wish my dog Diesel was here, son.
Man, he would have made it
I
even
went
more funny.
outside. if I'm the maintenance man, didn't speak
Trying
no
to speak
English.
Spanish to the man. Duck ass trying to speak English. The man speak nothing but Spanish. You hear me? The man speaking straight Spanish. Man, look, the water broke. You hear me? The water broke. We trying to get the water right.
Nigga told that boy, El Water Broco. Need help. Oh, bitch. Please.
Bitch
Bless.
ignorant, you hear me?
Bitch,
Bitch
bless.
ignorant,
Please,
don't know nothing
bless.
about nothing, you hear me? Bitch,
Man, that boy started telling me no. Man, come
man
see.
saying me no English, me know nothing you talking
Man.
about. Fuck is you saying, you hear me? Man
Man,
had us
dog.
out there. We had to go show that boys a water park over here. You hear me? Look, come to the water park. Apartment 214, right here.
Man, what?
Fucking water park.
Dog,
Shit was live.
Dog, that shit had me weak, dog.
Hey, that was one of the most funnest experiences that we had, though, dog. Man,
So you know that shit fucked my credit up for 7 years?
you did that by yourself, brother.
I said what I said. I
Yeah,
ain't
but I'm
blame that on
saying though,
nobody.
all right. I just want
I
you to make
said
sure
that
you ain't
shit
trying to
fucked
put
my
that on the apartment
put that
people.
on who?
The apartment
It's
people.
kind of on him though.
Can't do that, brother. Can't
What you
do
mean?
that. Man, say, hold on. Fuck all that. Listen, come here real quick. B-Rad. Let me get B-Rad real quick. Come here. Come on.
All right. Yeah,
Say, look, I want y'all to holler my people. Look, B-Rad is my dog. Fucking B-Rad, nigga. This is the barrage. You hear me? This is the barrage, dog. We in a barrage right now. This B-Rad garage. We call that bitch the barrage. B-Rad, name Brad. But listen, I want y'all to get that boy's slippers. Show him your slippers real quick, B-Rad. Show him the bitch. Put it in the camera. Put it in the camera for him, B-Rad.
Is this a coon ass chocolate?
Man, that shit great. Nigga, show him that shit. Get a little close up on it, man. Show him what's up.
We got it right there.
That's a lobster, nigga. Who you know walking with a lobster on their foot?
Man, that boy
Huh?
got craw gators.
A man who don't give a
Who
shit.
you know walking with a fucking lobster on their foot, man? Stop playing, man.
That boy got craw gators on his
We
feet.
really like that. Come on, man. Big lobsters on our foot, man.
Man, that boy got craw gators on his feet. You hear me?
Hey,
craw gators.
listen, I'm gonna tell you this right now. B-Rad, one of the realest ones y'all gonna meet, man.
Nah,
Hey,
facts.
it's the barrage, man.
Facts. That
Listen,
boy.
we got more to come. Come on, Nietzsche, baby. Come on. Come on, Nietzsche, baby. Come on. Come holler at us. You hear me? Look, we got Nietzsche in the building, too. Nietzsche's definitely going to be in the building. Come on, Nietzsche, come holler at us. You hear me? She the queen. You hear me? She the queen, so we got to respect her. She trying to take our time. Nietzsche, come holler at my people, please. Don't make us look bad. Come holler at my people. You hear me? This is our new people. This is our new people. You hear me? Come here, Nietzsche. There we go. Pacatada. Ooh, whoa. You never met Nietzsche, but there she go, baby.
Yeah.
There she go. Y'all come holler at me. Look, she gonna give it to you raw and uncut. I guarantee you. Don't worry about nothing else. Nietzsche is the one.
Nah, for
Yeah,
real.
y'all want y'all game and whatever we was talking about, she gonna correct us, fix us, get us right, cause she already did that. But she gonna get us all the way right though. Watch us.
Every Friday, find her with a supper plate. You hear me? She got them bitches. You hear me? Every Friday.
My grandma too. She in New Orleans with the fucking the gumbo, nigga. My grandma do gumbo in New Orleans every Friday. You hear me? She going to every barber shop in New Orleans. She don't play no games. She don't miss a barber shop. You hear me?
But look,
go tap in with that.